My name is Banera. I'm 17 years old. I do CNC machining at Anza. I'm the president of the 3D printing club. I've been working on this bike project for the past 6 months, and it's all about 3D printed bikes. So I wanted to make a bike frame for a pretty long time. My interest in bikes has been with me since I was really young. I started with BMXing and dirt jumping, and then when COVID happened, it just boosted my love for bikes a little bit more because that was the only thing to do. I got a group of friends together and we went BMXing like every single day. And because I'm a maker and I'm a tinkerer, I wanted to make a bike frame, and I thought there was no better opportunity than this year at Sea Otter. So Sea Otter is the biggest bike trade show in North America. All the bike companies from around the world, they go to that trade show, and it's held every single year at Laguna Seca. There's just a bunch of races, it's a big party kind of, and you just go around to different booths and you talk to different people and race bikes.
My first memory of him being creative and like to hands-on project is Legos. When he was 3.5, it was impossible to have him sit still, but once you give him a Lego set, he could sit there until he complete the whole set.
And I'd take apart sets and I'd put the sets back together, but in my own way. Like I'd think about just what else could this be? And then I started to watch a lot of videos on 3D printing, and then I begged my dad to buy the cheapest 3D printer that he could find. So I got it for my 10th birthday, and ever since then I never put down a 3D printer, never stopped CADing, and my skills have only grown since then.
His definite passion through 3D printing carried over into the bicycle area, which allowed him to create some very unique individual parts. The amount of students that have the passion and the drive at that age to start their own business, not afraid to go into areas that they've never been before, you don't get a lot of those, to be honest with you. You may get 3, 4 a year in different areas, but I would say his passion this year is probably more than any student we have that would be in our full program.
My first impression of Dylan was pretty positive. He seemed very dynamic and forward-thinking and very positive about things and very proactive about everything he engaged in.
He purchased his own car with his own money. He made it during the summer break. There are many times I think it's not worth your time. We just go to pay for it and then just drive it. But he insists to fix the problem the car has, and doesn't matter how long it takes, he pursued to fix his car.
He is a non-stop machine, going 24/7 with lots of energy and always curious about everything, highly motivated naturally, and always willing to learn and try new things, and very flexible about how he approaches different sort of problems and issues.
So whatever class he's in, even though he's doing the coursework, he's always looking at, talking about, asking questions of that extracurricular outside work to be better, to get him to the next step.
So I try to do as much as I can myself. Obviously for things like CNC machining, it's kind of expensive to buy the machines. So I do work with some people that I know to help me out with some machining. And then for 3D printing the stuff, I do that all myself. We have a beautiful lab at Anza that has a lot of machines that I'm able to use.
As far as Dylan and his project and what's going on here at Anza College, we have a very unique situation happening here. I think that if you looked around at the country, you'd see very few facilities like this. We've been very fortunate to have some backing from the state and our National Science Foundation grant, and I hope that Dylan's projects and his enthusiasm for embracing this sort of advanced manufacturing process will lead others to realize the possibilities and encourage them to build that next rocket ship to Mars.
The biggest thing that I think these two bike frames have taught me is just taking the first step to make a frame. The thing I struggled with the most, and because I thought about making a frame for a long time and never did, was because I just never took that first step. I never took the initiative.
Take advantage of all the situations you have that are beyond class. Clubs, they have a 3D printing club, the extra labs, all the extra thing that's available to you where you have mentors to help you through this. So as you're going through you're using your extra time, take advantage of all the time and all the people here to help you out to be the best you can be.
I think he knows now, by now, never give up. So it doesn't matter how many failures you have during your process, but never give up.
And even if you fail, just do it. Just do it to learn, do it for the experience, do it to just try. And if it fails, then you can always go back to doing whatever you're doing. But I think the biggest thing for me is you just need to try at least once.